I put a questionnaire on my Instagram. What YouTube video would you boys like to see next? And the best response that I got was how to stand out amongst the crowd. So that's what I'm going to be speaking about. How to stand out against the modern man. How to stand out amongst the sheep. Buckle up, get some popcorn, and take some notes. The first point needs to be your physical presence. You need to be a specimen, a behemoth. If you can get into good physical condition, now I'm not talking about becoming a massive bulk bodybuilder. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the aesthetic frame. Now you're going, Arlo, what do you mean by the aesthetic frame? This is exactly what I mean. You want wide shoulders. You want those 3D cap delts. So you need to be training your side and your rear delts. You need to be training them hard. A lot of volume. Then you want to also be training your neck. You want a thick, strong neck. You want to be training your traps. You want to have a wide back. You want to have some well-developed lats, a tight core. You want to be ripped, solid arms, legs that match. You can't be skipping leg day. You want to have a frame that commands a presence. Think of a Greek god, how they were built. You want that. You don't want a bulky bodybuilder. So the aesthetic frame, your physique needs to command a presence. When you walk into a room, you got a nice, tight shirt on, your arms are showing, you got some wide cap delts, people are going to instantly respect that. A good physique has always been a sign that you respect yourself. You have enough discipline to go to the gym, to train hard, to eat the right foods. So that's number one, how to stand out. A good physique always commands a presence. Number two, you need to mean what you say. Your word is everything. I spoke about this in the last video. When you say something, you actually mean it. Your word commands a presence. So if you say you're going to the moon in 6 months, you better be on the moon. You better be going to Mars. All right, your word must command a presence. Don't be one of those people that talk shit or say they're starting that business and then they never do. If you say something, your word must mean everything. Number three, the way that you speak, the way your thoughts get vocated into the known world. And one of the ways that you can improve this is speak into the mirror. It may sound silly, but speak into the mirror. Do you close your eyes? Do you look down? Do you have a twitch with your hands? Do you use a lot of filler words? Like, as, and, but. I have one friend that always uses the word like, and it ruins the way he holds his tonality, his conversation flow. If you notice how I speak, I never use filler words. If I don't know what to say, I take a pause, rest, and go again. So that's number three. You need to be speaking like a modern gentleman, like James Bond. That's how you stand out amongst the crowd. Number four, you need to remove all friends who are not pushing you in the right direction. Now, I can tell you this from personal experience. When I was at school, I was hanging around the wrong group of people that were not making me better, people that were consuming alcohol on the weekends, doing drugs, doing the wrong things, not going anywhere in life. You need to hang around people that are making you better. People that are pushing you forwards. People that are saying, we need to put more cash in the bank. People that are saying, let's go on this holiday. Let's go travel here. Let's go make some more money. Let's go to the gym. Let's eat healthier. That's who you need to be around. You need to hang around some killers and people that actually have your back. If some shit went down, when the punches start flying, you need to know that they're on your team and they're going to start throwing hands as well. So that's number four. Hang around the right group of people. So number one, what do we got? Physical presence. Number two, your word is everything. Number three, your communication ability. Number four, hanging around the right group of people. For number five, for how to stand out amongst the crowd. Your style, the way that you dress. You need to take pride in your appearance. If you're going out into the public, you're seeing someone, don't be dressing like a bum. Just take some pride in your appearance. Invest into your wardrobe. Get some nice clothes, some clothes that actually fit you. Some nice pants, a pair of loafers, a nice leather belt. You do this and you start taking pride in your appearance. Every morning, you have a shower, you shave, you put on some deodorant, you wear a nice cologne. People are going to respect that. He takes pride in his appearance. He also goes to the gym. He speaks well. Who is this guy? That's what people are going to be thinking. So that's number 5. Take pride in your appearance. If you notice that you don't have some nice teeth or you're looking scruffy, get it sorted out. It's an investment into yourself, into your appearance. Number 6, for how to stand out amongst the crowd. You need to have your own opinions. You can't be a sheep. If everyone else has the same opinion, what does it mean? You need to have your own opinions and you need to not be afraid to speak them. That's why I cop some hate on social media and people don't like what I say, but it's true to myself. Every single thing that I say is true to myself. You need to have your own opinions. If you believe so strongly about one thing, say it. Say it. That's why we live in a Western world. We live in a democracy. You can say what you want, free speech. You need to not be afraid of how other people are going to judge you. All right, and I struggled with this for the longest time. I wouldn't say what I truly believed. I'd try and fit in with the crowd, but now I say whatever the fuck I want. All right, so that's number 6. You need to say what you truly believe, your own opinions. Number 7. You need to build an exciting life. You need to create stories. So I'll tell you this year. My 19th birthday was on the 14th of June. My dad called me up on 8 weeks' notice. He said, son, would you like to do the half Ironman in Cairns? I had not been doing any endurance training. I had not been running, swimming, biking. I'd just been hitting the weights and I said yes. On 8 weeks' notice, I trained hard and I completed it in 6 hours 30. We went to Italy 3 days after that. All paid for by myself. Went there for 3 weeks. You need to build stories. You need to build some excitement. So when you're talking with people, you can actually add on to the conversation. I can say now that I've done the half Ironman this year. I've gone to Italy. I'm going to Thailand next year in January. I plan to go to Eastern Europe next year. You need to build stories, some excitement. People like listening to stories. They like to hear things. You need to build an exciting life. All right, so those are the points on how to stand out amongst the crowd. If you implement these, if you've written it down, all of the points that I've spoken about, you will stand out amongst the crowd. You'll be an exciting person. People will want to know you. People will want to talk to you. People will want to be around you. So like this video, subscribe to the channel because more bangers are going to come. More value is going to come. This is only the start of the journey. So buckle up because it's going to be a good ride. I'll catch you boys later. Bush.